Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Pacific Tomb, and today I'm bringing you guys an 80 and 12 on Nuketown. This is not part of the Nuketown 24/7 playlist, I don't believe. And I picked this gameplay, one, because I'm not using the FAMAS, and two, I'm running some pretty high kill streaks, and three, half of my kills come from my gun. I'm using the AUG extended mag with sleight of hand, scavenger, and I think marathon. And I love this gun. It's great. And if you guys haven't tried this thing puts people down extremely fast. And I always start off with that spawn nade, but I'm gonna go ahead and get into this story. So basically, this is gonna be me talking about one of the worst mistakes that I think I've made so far in my life. And this is something that has actually bothered me for a little bit, and it's finally something that I guess I can talk about. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. My freshman year in high school was probably one of the funnest times of my life. I loved it, and I don't think I've ever had that much fun at school ever. And I was able to meet some of the best people and some of the best friends that I still know and I still call my friends. And I like to cherish those memories that I have with these people. And I love the fact that I've gotten over what I'm about to tell you guys, and that what you do affects the friends that you make, and whether you make friends or enemies, or whether you do anything in life, friends are crucial. And basically, my freshman year, I had a friend of mine that I fell in love with, actually. And I actually fell in love with this person, and I didn't exactly get the reaction out of her, which is what I wanted. Now, if you guys are wondering, no, I didn't hit her. I don't do anything like that. I'm not that type of person. But I basically did something to just push her further and further away. And basically what I did pushed her out of my life forever. And let's go ahead and talk about this for a little bit. I know I've been saying that for the last 3 minutes, but let me finally tell you what I did. So my freshman year at my high school, there always is a reigning pretty girl. She's the girl that everybody loves, everybody adores, and everybody's like, damn, that girl is fine. And I just so happened to meet the reigning pretty girl. Her name is BK. I'm not going to say what her name is, but basically, I started to really like her and spend time with her. I would always talk to her on the phone. We would, I would text her until she went to sleep, or I would talk to her on the phone for hours, and we would, talk about anything and everything. And this was something that I had never really done before, because in middle school I never really had a chance to have a quote-unquote serious relationship with a girl, and I was able to experience that with her. And we became such close friends that we basically knew the ins and outs of everyday life. And I actually ended up having to switch cell phone providers because I got a $900 bill one month. And I'm actually still with the provider that I have because of that. And it's funny how certain things that you do in the past will completely change your future. And I've basically she's basically the reason why I'm with the provider that I'm with now. God dang it, Tomb, stop wasting time and get on with this thing. Alright, so after talking to this girl forever, and we became really, really close, I decided to start talking to one of her friends. And this girl's name is Carrie. And me and Carrie, we were pretty good friends, and we're still friends now. And we talked about this a while ago, and we've talked about how much we've changed since then. But basically what happened is BK and Carrie were best friends. And I had a thing for both of them, but I really had a thing for Carrie. Now, not the type of thing that I had for BK. I actually loved BK. But Carrie was one of those girls, she's just you just look at her, it's like, yeah, she could be a porn star. Yeah, I'd want to do her. And that's basically the reaction that I had with this girl. So I decided to start, I don't know, putting myself out on the market, I guess. I would start, I would text Carrie more than I would text BK. And from there, I started talking to Carrie a whole lot more. Now, she didn't get jealous at all. BK didn't get jealous because I found out that she didn't like me. And when I found that out, I also found out that she had a boyfriend, and I felt that I was being led on, and I felt that it was, she was mine, and I basically got selfish and I decided to break up their relationship. And it took me like 2 or 3 months, but I actually got it done. And when, you know, she figured out basically what I did, she basically just hated me. She really liked this dude, and I thought that, you know, she was mine, and I never, you know, because I had never had a relationship with a girl like that before, I didn't exactly know what to do, so I was pretty much an idiot. And I guess that I decided that it was, you know, she was mine, that girls are like pieces of property. Now, I'm not saying that they are, but I'm not saying that they aren't. I mean, like, it's not like, you know, women are monopoly. You can't, you know, buy and sell them. Maybe. So to go into some detail about what I did with Carrie, I basically started sexting her when I was 15 or 14 or 15, and that's basically what we did. And I ended up doing it to the point where Carrie just got freaked out, and she told BK what happened. And from there, BK just started to just look at me as like this really immature kid, which is really what I was. I mean, I had never, you know, had that experience before. I had never been able to, you know, talk to a girl like that at all. And I didn't exactly know how to handle it, so I thought what I was doing was the right thing. Like, I was saying all the right stuff, talking about, oh, I want to do this, 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 and this. And I got the worst feeling whenever I would do it. Like, I would basically tell her what I'd want to do, and she'd be like, okay, and then she went and told BK, and when she told her, I just got cut off completely. I ended up being like shunned. It's like, you know how you get ostracized from like a country or something, like how like foreign dignitaries that like absolutely suck, like they get like kicked out of the country, like exiled. That's basically what happened to me. I got exiled from my friends, and I got exiled from her heart. And that hurt me more than anything I could have ever felt, really. I mean, it hurt more than any freaking paper cut. It hurt more than, you know, falling and scraping half of the skin off my face as a kid. It hurt more than almost breaking my back, because I actually felt sick to my stomach because I cared so much about this girl and I didn't want to let her go at all. That's when I started to mess with another one of BK's friends, and her name was AJ, and I basically did the same thing that I did with AJ that I did with Carrie, and that just pushed BK further and further and further out of my life. And the breaking point was when I was talking about going to hang out with AJ, and basically I was like throwing myself out there at AJ. I was like, hey, yo, if you hop in the shower, save me some room. I'll come, you know, I'll come soap you up. I'll come do this, this, and this. And she told BK, and I remember BK specifically telling me, if you talk to my friends and if you talk to me again, I will never speak to you ever, ever, ever again. I don't like you, don't love you, none of that. And after that, I didn't even feel like I even deserved to live anymore, because after I realized what I'd done, I basically kicked the one person in my life. I basically, because I put her on this pedestal as this like amazing person, which she really is, and because I care so much about her after, you know, I did what I did, I didn't realize that I had pretty much pushed out the one person that I quote unquote loved. And that's the one time that I've actually had feelings for somebody like that, and they just haven't reciprocated the same thing. So that's pretty much that little bit of a story for you guys. And it was kind of hard for me to talk about. I mean, a lot of people don't know about that, and you know, it's something that I do my best to, you know, keep locked away, but I figured why not tell you guys about it. It's an experience that I had, and I hope that somebody can learn something from it, and I hope to God that none of you have ever had that experience, because it really does suck. So that's pretty much it. My final score was 80-12. I hope you guys were able to enjoy this gameplay. My name is Tomb. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm out. Deuces.